language-wise. Agreed?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, we are officially live. All right. So today, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, like I was telling with you offline here, is I have a complete 10.2 setup here, axles and chassis and all. And what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take this center transmission plate out of this truck and swap it with this one, so that I can have a true 10.2. So anyway, did you have any questions or anything as I dive into this?
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I'm talking to you, man.
sorry about that, man.
It's alright.
Uh,
I don't know if they'll be able to hear you anyway, but I can repeat what you ask or whatever just in case. If you have any
I think
questions,
that
even.
you have me on speaker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be able to hear me then. I don't know. Was that last truck that you showed me? Was that a true SCX10 transmission?
Which one? Well, this one has the SCX10 locked transmission, and
Oh, okay.
this one has the SCX 10.2 kit version transmission, which
Okay. Okay.
you know, like I said, it's considering it was in the kit and not in the RTR, it kind of makes it more rare. So I think it might hold a higher value that way. But
You have the pineapple transmission gears, correct?
pineapple?
Yeah, that's what they're called because they're spiraled.
Oh, no, no, no. That's helical cut. And I don't believe they're helical cut, no. I could probably leave that on. I could just loosen it. Oh, there you go. I lost you. Alright, you're back.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Lost you for a second there. But yeah, I'm gonna
Are
have
you
to
gonna end
take.
up putting it to?
The only thing I didn't really care for the 10.2 design is, I mean, yeah, these are really big sliders. It's nice to have room to mount the electronics on and everything. Um, the only thing is it's a lot more screws to get at it than with the 10.1 version.
Oh yeah. Tell them what's coming later in the channel with my SCX10.
Oh, you talking about your
The
deadbolt build?
deadbolt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm actually looking forward to checking that out when you do your deadbolt build. Um, are we gonna share it on this channel?
Is this going on our the combined one or just yours?
It might as well, since we're doing like a collaborative communication and all that.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm gonna end up putting it on this channel. This is gonna be my main channel. Um, if you want to come and check our other channels out, you can. The description will be in, or
We'll put
the
links in
links
the
will be in the
description below.
description.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff. um, I think I might be getting ahead of myself here. Maybe not. I can undo one side completely and then move to the other. I got to take all the links off and everything, the drive shafts. Do you still have a good camera angle, or is that kind of bad?
No, no, it's a good camera angle. Just the quality isn't worth the crap. But I see what you're doing.
Well, it's because I have to be able to see my screen. Otherwise, I can't really aim you.
Oh, oh, I got you.
Uh, because I
Yeah,
have to be able to see my screen.
I'm gonna end up gonna buy me actually one of those SEX10s again. I'm actually also looking at the one of those RC four-wheel drive bullies.
Well, I have
I
a
don't know.
couple of the sets of the axles, and they seem like they're pretty well made.
Yeah.
The Bully Dog 1 axles, I'm pretty sure, are the ones that I have two sets of. The Bully Dog 2 axles are supposed to be updated, and I'm not sure if they're a lot better or just a little bit better, but they're definitely they're pretty high up there, I would say, considering their manufacturer is our RC four-wheel drive. They're pretty high up there in quality, and
considering their price. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you can get a front and a rear axle for about $150, $160.
that'll work there. Yeah, I think it was for the front and the rear. You definitely save buying them both. That's for sure.
Yeah.
My dad actually has the 2 sets of the bully axles. I found them for him. I call them mine because they're down here in the shop. But what he's got is he's got what started as a RS10 and a Everest 10 mashup that I had done. I took the motor on axles and threw them on the Everest chassis, which gave it a little bit longer of a wheelbase and made it squat a little bit better. So I was going out to a local crawler course that we've got in Frankenmuth here, and it had this really wicked spiral, and I was trying to go up the spiral and somehow lost focus, or I don't know. I dove off the side of the spiral and smashed the axle in half on the ground and destroyed the body on it. So then I was like, well, I think it's probably time for some alloy housings and stuff like that. So we started throwing a little bit more money toward the build, and you know, I think it really turned out, for being motor on axle and how capable they are to begin with, for not really having done a whole lot of tweaking with it yet, it's actually a pretty good performer. I was surprised. I'd spent a long time messing with my RS10 to get it to climb up steps. And
I know what our next video will be about, the custom build and like all the time process and stuff like that. I'd go into it.
What my the one I built for you? Yeah, we could do that.
That seems like a really good one to me.
Yeah, I'm just flipping it over so I can take these drive shafts off. There's no sense in really uninstalling them from the axles themselves.
Yeah.
I just hope that my hands aren't in.
Do you know if like video chatting takes a lot of data up? I don't think it takes quite like a crap load. I think it takes a little.
I honestly don't know. We might want to definitely keep an eye on our time. Oh yeah, video will take more than audio. You don't. I guess you don't really have to see what's going on, but I figured it would be nicer that way you could ask questions about what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want you to kill your data.
So, I have plenty of data. That's why. Let's see. I have only used today carrier services. God, no, that's not what it is.
It would be under.
Let's see. iPhones are different.
There's not a data usage section.
Quite a bit different, actually.
I hate iPhones. No offense. I just don't care for them. I've not had good experiences with them, we'll say. I'm hoping I can get this trans plate out of here without having to take apart the whole chassis.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't know for sure if it's going to have enough give. I might have to loosen some of the shock tower bolts. Maybe. I don't know, sometimes being lazy is not a good thing, but I'm kind of just feeling it right now. There we go. That was easy enough. Oh, we lost you again.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Do you still have video?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to check. Alright, now.
Something's going on, though. I only have 3G now after messing around in my settings.
Oh, boy.
Right? I'll call you back in like a couple of minutes. I'm going to see how I can get 4G again.
Just restart your phone real quick. That should do it.
Alright. I'll be back in like 2 minutes or so, then.
Okay. Oh, shoot. There's a nut on there. Come on, you. This is one of the vehicles that I traded for a while back. I really haven't done much with it. I did take the links off that were on it and switch with some better ones. As well as I switched the drive shafts around to give them obviously a little bit stronger drive shafts. Oh, my buddy Joe's on. I wonder what he's up to. Oh, there's actually a screw there. Yeah, this I haven't had a chance to go through it and make sure there's no missing screws, but I can already see there's a few on this trans plate. But I guess it just makes it easier to swap. Oh shoot, I missed Matt. Oh. Alright, I got you.
Alright, so basically what happened is, it doesn't really tell, you know how like on the Samsungs or the Androids, it has a little graph of like how much you've used?
Yeah.
I forgot to reset my thing, and so now I have no clue what I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have to maybe go into the website. I'm not sure.
You probably talk to your service provider and they probably know where you're at roughly. They're usually 24 hours behind.
Yeah, well, I'm using Straight Talk, so God knows.
Oh, true. Let's see.
I reset it though, so I know about how much I'm at right now. I have like 10 gigs to go through, which is a crap load every month.
Oh yeah.
The
only way I ever went through 10 gigs in a month was if I was at work and listening to music all day long.
Well, I mean, and the fact that I just go to school and just use my school's Wi-Fi too, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
So, I mean, with Wi-Fi at my house and at school, I only use like 4.5 gigs. When last time my phone was turned on, so I don't think anyway am I gonna go through freaking that much.
Yeah, I think we're good. But yeah, I was telling them as you were gone that this is one of the vehicles that I traded for a while back, and I never really did anything with it.
Oh yeah.
You know, actually, the design of this is going to make it a little harder to get out. It looks like the 10... I might have put the other chassis brace in there. I'm going to have to check into that.
Dude, me and you gotta meet up one of these days.
Shoot, yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be way too cool, dude. Like, me and you go freaking mess around for a couple days up there. You know, go make your neighbors mad while we're zooming past.
So my neighbor actually,
Sounds like fun.
he's got like three or four kids, I think. I don't know. I never really paid attention.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they would come around and ask all kinds of questions about what I was driving and stuff, and of course,
Well, that's cool.
being the enthusiast I am, of course I got to talk with them about what I got.
Yeah.
Wow, this thing is just a hodgepodge of screws. Normally I go through the vehicles that I trade with people right after I get them. I get rid of any Phillips head screws. I get rid of any mismatching screws. I make sure all the screws in the same area are the same length. I'm kind of picky when it comes to that.
I think everybody is, or I know I am as well.
I don't know. There's a lot of
I
people that I've done trades with that it seems like they would rather just throw any old screw in there and be okay with it because they don't feel like going to the hardware or something. There was a Rustler I had bought one time, and it had drywall screws holding the transmission together.
It had what?
Drywall screws holding the transmission together.
Are you serious?
For real. No joke.
Well, right now, holding my freaking front drive shaft is a big old 2 millimeter freaking screw, X screw, unfortunately, but that's all I have. Kind of gotta use what we have, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, there's times where, that I've had to do it myself. I'm not dogging anybody that does it.
No,
But I
know.
have every intention. I normally have every intention of going and getting the right part at some point.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
That's the only thing is it seems like they're okay with just having it any old way, or they fixed it just to get rid of it, which is kind of, I think, in a way, it's kind of how do I want to put it? Dishonest, I guess. You just literally throw something together because you want to get rid of it. I mean, I've done it, but I make sure that it's worth getting rid of, if that makes sense.
No, I understand. Different hexware versus different wrong size lengths and stuff like that is a whole different ballgame. A little, if you lost a screw or something, you have to replace it with the Phillips, same size millimeters. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. But if you're gonna put an enormous screw on something, it drives me nuts.
Yeah. This one is a little more difficult to get on. Let me see what I gotta do here. Maybe I gotta loosen this. Because I did on the other chassis, I loosened these two little screws here. That might be what I gotta do. Might just give me that.
I got your 4-link off for you.
What's that?
I did get your 4-link off.
What do you mean?
I got your 4-link off. Your 4-link I got off one of the axles.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You can actually, I never seem to have enough of those darn things.
Right? Well, actually, I don't know because I've never had it.
I've come across so many times where it's like, oh, I just need one more part and this build is done, and
right?
I just come up.
Funny, like you get frustrated with it at the same time.
Yeah, there's times where you just gotta step back and say, all right, I'm cool. Yeah, this one's a little more difficult to get off and on. I might have to stretch that other chassis open also.
Well,
oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm not using that bad of. Yeah, actually, that's pretty bad. Is that bad?
What?
Just the. Let's see, the 7 minutes and 30 seconds of it. FaceTime you, I've used like 15 millibytes.
That's megabytes.
Megabytes were, yeah.
There's 1,024 of those in 1 gig.
So that's not bad at all then.
No, not too bad. Wow, this thing don't look great.
Yeah, I'll be okay then. Is that an aftermarket chassis?
No,
never mind.
it's your 10.2.
Oh.
Well, the one I got from you.
Yeah, I miss that thing, dude, to be honest. Like I told you, I'll go pick kit though. That'll be my first kit that I'll ever build. Was a 10.2.
Well, it's the same with me. That was my first kit.
Let's talk about that then. How hard are they to do?
How hard is a 10.2 kit to build?
Yeah.
Considering it was my first kit build, I came across a couple of frustrating moments, but that was my own fault because I went with a set of Team K&K stainless hardware right off the rip. I didn't even use the axial black oxide screws. And the reason that became an issue was because the differential screw is different with the K&K than it is with the black oxide part you get from axial. It's actually the head is a different size, so they say that you have to modify it for it to work. Well, I didn't know this. I actually spoke with the guy that owns K&K, and he's like, yeah, you know, we should make it more clear, and he walked me through what I had to do, and he even offered to send out another kit. And I said, well, no, if I can get these screws out, then I'll be okay. So they're really nice. I like K&K. They're really good people. That's
how
really.
Much does a screw set cost?
I think it was less than $30.
That's not
like
bad.
20 something.
American based.
K&K, yeah, I think they're in America. Pretty sure.
Good. That's good.
Almost positive, actually. But yeah, Team K&K hardware is pretty good stuff.
That's always good to know.
Now, keep in mind, though, the stainless hardware is not as strong as black oxide, which I also did not realize. That was another mistake. So just be careful how you tighten your stuff down.
Holy crap, dude. Hey, you want to just call me off the normal phone?
What you mean?
Because for some reason, this video call is eating up my freaking data.
Well, you can turn off. Can you turn off your video and still watch mine?
Yeah, I already did that. It's still eating it up.
Oh. Well, how much have you used?
I don't know why, dude. Just like the 10-minute call that I've been on, I'm already at, let's see, 27 millibytes in 11-minute call.
27 megs in 11 minutes. That's actually not terrible. Like I said, there's 1,024 in a gig, and you said 10 gigs. But we definitely don't want to use it all up in one day.
Yeah, that would be a buzz. Well, especially how I have my phone turned on, I can just call your old. If you want to.
That's fine. I mean, as long as we can make some conversation to fill the dead spots when I can't really conversate, or come up with something to talk about, because it just helps having another person on the line, it seems. But yeah, that's cool. Just give me a call.
All right. Yeah, I have your number. I was like, do I?
I would hope.
I'll give you a call.
Alrighty.
Right. Well, you've given it to me twice.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, one was over the conversation, and one was. I'm scrolling through the messages. I'll just stay on the call until I find it. I think that was from yesterday, right? Yeah, because it was something on YouTube.
Darn, this thing
so
is.
I'll just
I want to fit in there good. These are axial link ends and everything. Try and push that just a hair.
Okay, I'll call you. I found your number.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yep.
Talk to you later, man.
Yep. Alright, you're live.
So, what? Did you say you got the transmission pulled off both of them then?
Yeah, didn't you see I was mounting the other one back up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just working on the lower links in the back end there.
Alright.
Actually, I should probably put the drive shaft together here.
What cellular company do you have?
Thumb cell. It's kind of a monopoly in thumb in a way. It's really the only option I have.
Wait, what do you mean?
Thumb cell is like one of the only companies in the thumb for phones.
Okay.
The thumb of Michigan.
Yeah, that makes sense. You guys have like Verizon or nothing down there?
More toward the city. They want you to have a city address for you to sign up.
Oh, that's stupid.
You know, I never noticed this putting this together, but there is like 0 clearance for this drive shaft.
Fix it.
That is odd. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, dude.
Alright. Yeah, it's gotta like twist past the spot on the trans. That's why they have you put it together first. Okay. You know, another thing I had noticed is they also only have 2 screws holding the transmission to the plate.
Really?
Yeah. But they also oops. But they also put braces further down.
That's strange.
They put more braces down further on the chassis. Spread out the load rather than have it all in one spot. It might actually be more efficient.
Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm trying to find your
Darn it.
the housing that needs to be your transmission. I found half of it. Maybe that's half of it. Yeah, it's cool. I had to come down someplace.
Well, like I said, if you need the spur or anything like that, I really only need the housing, but I'll take... This thing is taking forever.
I have a couple gear so I can sell them for you?
I'm sure I could eventually use them somewhere.
I have a gear right here. Let's see. I have one gear I can throw you, but I don't know. Like this smaller one. I'm the transmission case. I don't remember, bro. Right? It has. I'll also give you the bearings, the two main bearings that put your out shafts to your drive shafts to. Right? I think this is the whole transmission. You've been forever since I've taken this apart. Do you need the cover that protects the spur as well? I have that if you need it. The spur and the motor gear.
I mean, I have some laying around, but I don't know that they're extra.
Alright, if you want it,
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
That'll work. Okay. I just hope this video isn't boring for people.
I don't think it was. Look at some of the stuff that we've seen you watch at RC Sport.
I guess.
I hope they can hear me though. That was something they could hear.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can or not. I'll find out before I send it out to YouTube.
Yeah, this might not even end up being a video, alright? No offense, but
It's possibility.
you know, I just realized on the back, there's like a pop out, in and out, like emblem logo that. How have you never seen it before? It goes over. I'm sorry. It goes over your spur gear. The spur gear cover, it has like a thing that pops in and out on the top of it. I'm guessing if you put in like a different transmission, but you still own the cover. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah, I don't even know if you labeled it as.
it's a little cover. You pop it out the one side, and you can switch your output to the other end. If that makes any sense.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
We might not be.
Okay, so I think this is what your spur gear goes on. Is this even axial? I'm sorry, I just started taking this thing apart forever. I think it's supposed to be axial. Oh yeah, it does mean it's axial on it.
Hold on, it might be too long.
Okay, so I have the casing with the two bearings inside of it that go out to the spur gear, or for the out shaft. You might need the spur gear.
No, I should have spur gears.
Like the bearings.
Oh yeah, bearings. Yeah, I can use any transmission bearings.
I'm gonna try to find them. No problem.
Is this too? Yeah, I gotta shorten this drive shaft, I think. Yeah, darn. I was hoping to not have to do that.
I'm not going to look on my these freaking birds. If I find them cool, if I don't, then you're going to have to find them.
Like I said, I got the ones coming, but it's going to take a minute.
Yeah. It looks like they're just the standard size ones that my teeth came with. That's what it looks like to me. The 511 size, or the 511 size something else or something like that. I don't know what that's doing. Not gonna lie. Oh, hey, do you need the motor plate?
I don't think so.
Alright. That's basically brand new one right there. Just saying.
Send it, I guess. I mean,
I don't think I'll end up using. No, actually, yes, I will. I absolutely am going to end up. I'm taking that piece of crap lift cap on this, like, venting crap on this one axle, or the not axle, the transmission right here, and I'm going to end up putting this axle on there. Way nicer. Thick. So that's good.
that's fine. I gotta, like I said, I gotta change the length of this drive shaft. I don't know if I'm gonna have to change both ends or not. I gotta grab Loctite.
Well, yeah, you'll have to use bearings and stuff, but I think that'll help. I think, I don't, like I said, it's been so long since we've taken apart one of the transmissions. I don't know what bearings some of them. I don't want to use like useful bearings.
There's 6 of them. I mainly need the big ones that go on the bottom.
I already have that. Yeah, that's what I'm giving you. The ones that go to the drive shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those, dude. I just left them inside the casing.
Okay.
Cool then.
Oh, what did I do?
Cool. Oh, and I told you I was going to use that one gear wherever I put that one gear. Where did I put that one gear? I can't even find the gear.
Yeah, make sure if you do ever change your drive shafts around, you want to make sure to Loctite that screw that goes inside the universal.
What do you mean?
There's a screw that goes into your universal joint.
Yeah, on the drive shaft?
Yeah. It's what holds it. It's what holds it together.
Are you talking about SCS spec? Or like the big bore?
Majority of drive shafts.
Well, my aluminum ones don't have them. They just have the E-clips on them. Or the E-pin clips, whatever you want to call them. E-clips, whatever they're called.
I know what you mean.
The transmission casing is just 2 pieces that snap together, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then I got it. That's about it. 2 of the bearings. And I'm sorry, like I said, I haven't taken apart transmission forever.
It's alright. We're almost at 40 minutes. This doesn't seem right. This wheelbase. I don't remember using 2 of the shortest drive shaft pieces for the front drive shaft.
Oh, and you're also getting a gear. I did end up finding that gear. Cool.
What's going on here? There we go. I'm a fool. I think the front end is too short. Now that I'm really getting into it, I'll find out in a second here.
the rest of my boxes, and I have nothing organized. So I'm gonna go through.
I thought you were going through everything. You might as well get organized so you're ready.
No, I'm gonna get organized. I don't feel like unboxing. Holy crap! I got all that stuff. I need to get a hat.
Yeah, when you actually sit down and think about everything that you've got, it gets crazy.
I found another bumper. Look at that. Just
Oh,
don't bring that one to the box. Nice. SDF-22 rear bumper.
cool.
How am I that dumb, dude? I never realized that this bitch never came out.
Pins never came out?
Yeah.
Huh.
I really did not pay attention to that truck, did I?
I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't tell you to send them when I traded you.
Remember, I was dealing with that one right now.
Oh yeah, he wanted. Yeah, he. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Unfortunately, that's a little funky.
Well, some people they back out sometimes. It happens. You can't.
Annoying, though.
Huh?
It's annoying, especially when they say your stuff is bad. I sent them like 10 times before that freaking nightcrawler was. I'm not going to complain though, because you know what? Because I would not be here today with all this stuff that I had if I would have got that.
That's true. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, man. I've truly started to believe that stuff. I mean, I might not be a religious person or anything, but it's definitely, there's good things and bad things in life, and that's just how it is.
Yep. I agree with you. Nice. I like to keep all my tokens in this one. Like, I still have the SDF 10, I have the SDF 10, the SDF 10 2. I saw all the paperwork from that.
Yeah, there's something wrong here. I don't think these links are right.
What do you mean, like the right links? Or?
Yeah, I think they're too short.
How?
I don't know, I thought they were the kit links, but apparently not.
I put the links that I sent you.
No, no, I don't think. Or yeah, they are the links that. Yeah, they are the links that you sent me.
They're definitely SDF 10 2 links.
I know, but what did I do wrong?
I don't know.
The back's perfect.
That's kind of scary.
The front end is.
Crap, I have more funds that I forgot that. Oh my gosh.
How is that?
I found your shot.
A shock?
Yeah. Them big four shot. Okay, hey, did you want me to measure them real fast?
No.
Two of them, I think they're all the same length, but a pair of them have metal aluminum caps, and the other pair don't have metal aluminum caps. That's just how I thought it for some reason. I don't know why. I was pretty mad when I found that out. I'm making sure everything's in here before I send them off. I'm going to add some extra chalk parts because these things are on your have the little plunger.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't understand this. It's a full 10-2 kit, and I'm using the 10-2 shafts.
Not bad. I'm gonna try to find a good one here on that. I think I actually could have used these socks on my freaking build that I have.
Well, I guess I can get the rest of it back together at least. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to do some looking. I messed something up somewhere.
Gosh dang it, dude. These are the perfect shocks for me, bro. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. They're not even adjustable. That's gay. I didn't even realize that.
You know we're live.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, you're gonna have to catch that out.
Well, I was hoping to not have to edit this one. Just do a one take and throw it on.
Yeah, hopefully nobody heard that. It'll be okay. I don't think anybody's... This is already, like an hour-long video. I don't think anybody's gonna say anything.
47 minutes.
I can face that no one will say anything about it.
I don't know, but still.
Yeah, that one. You know, I mean, I was just saying, like, it is okay. It was kind of stupid then. Is that better?
Much, but we don't have to explain everything, so we're good.
Alright. But yeah, these freaking shocks would have been awesome, but they wouldn't have been awesome if you take it. Because you have to put the preloaded spacers in them. I don't know how Traxxas would have done that because.
Yeah, I thought they were adjustable too. Alright, so why are you being silly here? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
Well, I did find the shop, and I'm adding a couple of parts that you could probably use for your shop.
What parts?
For the shops, the shop cap, and just little parts like that. I'm not quite sure how many parts I have.
Probably parts that I had sent to you, right? Probably some parts that I had sent over to you that you can't really use.
Well, I'm running low on some parts. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of those for you as well. And I've got a couple of these ones for you. Where's the little missiles? What kind of missiles? My last missile.
I might have to take that transmission out anyway.
Alright.
It's It's making some weird binding that mine did when I put it together, and there was a tiny little piece of plastic in there.
Oh, man. So this video, I just anything up in there.
Oh no, I'm just assembling it with the drive shaft off. I'll fix that. I'll cut it down later. I got it pretty much back to a roller again, so we won't have time to put electronics in it today. I gotta make sure everything's tightened down again.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to end up going and buying some shop parts as well. I'm getting low on some
I got a ton of shock parts. I might have what you need. I have a bunch of shock parts. I might have what you need.
No, you guys have a little piece for the cap that you said you needed for one of your shops. I'm sending one to you.
Oh, the little rubber bladder part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that might help.
I'm not sure if it's the right size or not, but hopefully it'll help you come across like it is. It will.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah. I'll also put it some of you before you do. Actually, you probably have it. There we go. Your shocks are all packaged up. You're going to put the tape on them. I'm going to put that on them. Alright, now that it's not a part, you're going to go around.
Oh, wait, that's upside down, isn't it?
That's the nice thing about me and you, though. We know we both know that we package our stuff really good.
Well, it's kind of, you kind of gotta, you know, if you send something to somebody. Yeah, that's terrible when that stuff happens. It doesn't really make any sense to me why even bother to ship something if you're not going to pack it.
Like, come on, like, Walmart bags are free, dude. Come on.
Right? I'm sure everybody's got that cupboard full of Walmart bags laying around.
Right?
I mean, unless you're truly, for once, against Walmart. But you don't really find that. You find people that say that they hate Walmart, but they'll still go there. It's just a necessity. I'm just saying there's people that say that they hate Walmart, but they'll still go there. It's kind of, it's not really because they have any other choice. It's because they don't have another choice. It's, you know, that's the closest place. Huh? Buying food offline, though, I don't know. You'd have to wait for it to get there and all that stuff. Most people want to go shopping for tonight's dinner, which isn't really a good way to be either. You know, you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants on that then. But yep.
I absolutely like my keys to you. I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot that I had this Novak ESP there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's worth like $50.
Which Novak?
It's an orange Novak ESP that has the dual things in it.
The dual what?
Dual things, like the heat sink. I call them.
I'm not sure what you mean.
The dual fins for the heat.
Probably a Timbuktu.
I don't know, it's orange. It is. I'm not quite sure. I don't know, but they're pretty sought after.
That would probably be a Timbuktu. I've had one of them before.
Yeah. Everybody wants one that fits with the old one. Sorry.
Yeah, the links are the perfect length. I just don't know what's going on with the drive shaft. I literally can't make one small enough.
That's weird, bro.
It is.
You have to mess up big time.
I might have. No, I didn't put the trans in backwards. I don't know. I mean, I know I can make a drive shaft, so it's not really a huge deal. It's just, it bugs me. Unless they give you an especially short one in the kit.
I think you would have noticed that.
No. Not really. Just because of the amount of exposure I've had with it. I haven't really used. I mean, I built my 10.2 from a kit. I never saw an RTR version in person. Yeah, I guess alright, this is probably where we should stop it. We're almost at an hour with this video, so I'll give it a couple days before I finish any of these builds if I get any comments on people saying that they want to finish watching me do this. Just let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Me and Matt say thanks again, and you know, we RC every day. You guys should give it a shot. If you don't like it, hey, that's cool, you know, but at least you tried.
Not even sarcastically, every day, literally every day.
Oh yes, every day. But alright guys, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications, and yeah, just keep checking back. We're going to try and do videos as often as we can.